Tonight on WIS News Prime Time, for many across the region, the calm after the storm hasn't brought much relief, and effects from Hurricane Helene are still being felt in western North Carolina. So much so that it inspired one man and his community to start a nonprofit organization, Help After Disaster. And tonight we're sitting down with founder Michael Johnson to hear how he's answering calls to action. Thank you so much for joining us, Michael. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a tremendous opportunity. Thank you.
You bet. So give us an idea of how this all started. Obviously, we saw some of the devastation from that region. I mean, it was staggering. What prompted you to act in such an incredible way?
Sure. So we've our 9-to-5 job. We've got an office in Asheville. We went up to take supplies, generators, ice, fuel, and just felt the need to help. So that's where we could help. They said go to Swannanoa. Started reaching out on Facebook about, hey, where can we help at? Found an apartment complex with single mothers, elderly, people on disability, stuff like that. And we just went up and started cooking. We had nothing. We had a Yeti cooler and a table, and within 24 hours, we put everything together for a kitchen and went up and just started feeding folks.
Wow. So, you know, we've seen the pictures on TV, some of it so staggering, it's almost hard to get your mind around. What's going through your mind when you got to the disaster zone shortly after this happened?
Yeah, we just wanted to help and bring comfort, right? That's why we wanted to cook for folks. There was some things like you'd mentioned, like there was cars piled up with trees stuck through them and stuff like that. Like until you see it, you can't imagine it. But you know, folks were taking water out of retention ponds, using it to flush their toilets. So we wanted to help. We came back with showers while we were cooking. We brought a half a dozen showers up, and where people were able to get showers and things like that. We met tremendous people. And it was a life-changing experience for us, which gave me, I felt the calling to do more. So we started the nonprofit Help After Disaster. We've got a 50-foot mobile kitchen going into production next month, to where we can just stay in like Tornado and Hurricane Alley feeding folks after natural disasters, whether it be survivors, volunteers, first responders.
Yeah, incredible. And what line of work were you in even prior to this?
So the Motorola business, right? Motorola two-way radio business. My
Yeah.
wife and I were partners in a shop in Myrtle Beach. We sold in 2018 to the largest Motorola partner on the planet, which is headquartered out of Spartanburg, Mobile Communications America. So that's what we do. We work with those. Those guys have been tremendous supportive during this whole process for us. They actually have a grant day every year where they issue grants, and so we're hoping to get one of those as well to continue with the nonprofit. Motorola is one of the companies we're working with to support us throughout this. So it's been a tremendous opportunity for us.
Yeah, incredible. You know, when you think of all these efforts, talk a little bit about your organization, how many you've been able to recruit for all this effort that's underway.
So the most exciting thing is we've got several hundred volunteers that we've across the country. But 4 days after getting our 501c3 nonprofit paperwork, we signed a deal with BetterHelp. The online therapy, they gave us 25 years of therapy to give away to survivors, first responders, and volunteers in natural disasters. We've had conversations with the Yetis of the world, Motorola, Wawa, convenience stores, and stuff like that. The doors that have opened because of this have been unbelievable for us.
Yeah, incredible. How is this driven? Primarily through social media?
It's social media and just word of mouth, and just, you know, if you don't let people know what you're doing, they don't know you exist. So Vicki and I are sending out 5,000 postcards and letters tomorrow. We're really just, it's grassroots, trying to get the community to help. We'll certainly need some corporate help, but really it's going to be the community, those small donors and stuff helping us out.
Give us an idea of some of the work that's still ahead. Just really an incredible task still underway there because of all of the devastation.
Absolutely. The big thing's going to be rebuilding, right? You know, they've got food and stuff like that up there. Now, the real challenge now is rebuilding roads, rebuilding land. I mean, there's people that's lost their land that's now under rivers and stuff. To me, that's the big challenge moving forward, is how do we rebuild on this land that's just no longer existing, or you know, that we're waiting on FEMA money that insurance won't pay for and things like that.
What's the biggest thing that you're looking for, at least in this phase of the nonprofit? Obviously donations.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, right? We've got this mobile kitchen that'll go into production next month. It'll take 6 to 8 months before it's built, but really it's that, and just partner with the community. Volunteers are important, right? Just folks signing up that we hope we never have to call on. But if there's a disaster in their area, we know we have those resources to bring help in to help us feed folks.
Sure, yeah. And you're saying that you're hoping that this will go even beyond the crisis in North Carolina to other disasters after tornadoes and whatnot?
Yeah, 100%. That's what we want to do is Hurricane Alley, Tornado Alley, southeast is where we're going to focus our energy and effort, something we can get to and respond to quickly. So yeah, that's it. And it's been a tremendous experience, life-changing experience. The people we've met, the hugs, the God bless yous, the why are you doing this for us? And it was life-changing. So that's what we decided to do.
Well, God bless you. Thanks for all that you're doing. Really doing incredible work, and just out of the, being compelled to act. It's really incredible. So if you want to get involved, there's the QR code there on your screen. They are matching donors through January up to $100,000, which is pretty incredible. Also, they're looking for that mobile kitchen to soon be in production. Help after disaster. Going and helping all of the folks in North Carolina, an area that was just so devastated after Hurricane Helene. Thank you so much, Michael. We really appreciate it.
Thank you all. I appreciate the opportunity.
You bet. All right. Well, we'll have plenty more prime time coming up after the break. Stay with us.